If you remember, just about a week ago I created this video on Etsy, where I spoke about my results selling on Etsy in 30 days, and things were looking fairly okay. We didn't make a massive profit, and it was definitely not my most successful business venture yet, but we made a profit. Etsy selling worked out for us, and the profit, whilst being a single digit number, was some money coming in. I spoke about how this business could grow and could scale to something which could make a lot of money in the long term, but now that's all changed, as I have decided to close my Etsy shop as it currently standed. So what changed my mind? Why did I decide to do this? Why did I quit selling on Etsy in the way that I was before? Now, spoiler alert, I haven't finished selling on Etsy at all, and I'm going to speak about that, but the account that I was using previously, I am not using in the same way. Let me first explain what I was doing on that account for those who don't know, and explain why I've decided to change this model up. So, like I say, for those that don't know, I on this account was selling art supplies, as it is called in Etsy subcategories. That's anything from pens to books and anything in between really, and this account was getting some traction. It wasn't doing amazingly, but for the last few days I didn't even list any items, and it was getting like, 20, 30 views a day, and maybe one sale a week towards the end period if we extrapolate the figures out. Anyway, my point is, we were doing okay and we were actually getting better, but then I decided, hey, this doesn't sound like it's working to me in the way that I wish. Now remember, my eBay business, I was able to scale up massively, and I'm starting a new eBay business as we speak. My other businesses, I want to see them do well. I'm not in the market to have a business that takes an hour's worth of work, 2 hours worth of work a day every single day, and then after a month is still not making barely any money. I think Etsy as a selling model can work, but I think there's a more efficient way that we can do this. So let's talk about what the new plan with Etsy is. So I'm doing this A, because I want to, and B, because I think it makes for a better video when we talk about the results. I am starting a print-on-demand Etsy shop. What this means is that you get designs which I can make for free. It's very, very easy to make free designs. You put them onto a shirt, hoodie, logo, anything like that, and you sell them on Etsy for, of course, a markup, getting to keep the difference as profits. So unlike selling other people's products, this is products that I've made in a way. Obviously it's still drop shipped and print on demand, all that kind of stuff, but it's a unique product. I think this is going to give us a better potential for earnings on this account. Like, think about it. If we're talking about pens, let's say pens, rainbow pens, red, yellow, and, well, obviously all the colours, let's not go through them, but if you were to sell those pens, there's like 10 more accounts selling the same pens. If I sell a t-shirt that's got a very specific design on it, there may be t-shirts similar, but none of them have this design. So if I keep uploading new designs of t-shirt and shirt and hoodies and all that kind of stuff, I can probably have a better business than what I could if I was selling generic art supplies. In the past 2 or 3 days, I've been uploading 5 items a day. Some days I've been doing a little bit more, some days a little bit less, but that's the average number. And we're seeing the views figures start to come up. Obviously, after ditching my 60 listings, my views figures have dropped massively, but ever since I restarted this, we're starting to see that path grow, and I do believe it's moving up faster than what it was when we were selling the art supplies. Remember, we only have about 20 listings so far, and the views figures are already averaging between maybe 2 and 5 a day, which for Etsy is not terrible. Again, we are getting sales periodically, and hopefully these new listings will add to this. What I will say though is, unlike selling other items that other people have made, it's a lot harder to actually take the time to create the designs. Like, if I sell something from a different site and dropship it, all I need to do is take the pictures, sell it on Etsy. When I make my own designs, I have to make my own designs, take the pictures, and then sell it on Etsy. And that make the designs process, whilst being easy, adds an extra level of difficulty that just didn't necessarily need to be there. But when we talk about what's genuinely worth it, I think this is worth giving a shot. I think it's already the case that we've proven that a Etsy shop selling art supplies and goods like that can work, so we know that as a fact. I guess what it's about now is seeing what else can work with Etsy, what else can make us more and different profits. And I think trying this new avenue is something which may help us greatly. So we'll see how that actually ends up going. I think it's something that could have a lot of potential if I create the right designs. Like, we have Christmas coming up, and obviously a new year. all of that stuff could be great t-shirt designs. Once we get our initial sales rolling, that's a few reviews coming in, and then we have that validity to get bumped up in the algorithm and hopefully to sell even more shirts as people see that we are a good and legit shop. We'll just have to see how that goes though, and I will keep you guys updated, probably making videos talking about how I did in the 14 days, 30 days, 2 months, all that kind of stuff as we go through the series. So with that being said, thank you for watching this rather short video, probably one of the shortest in a while, but I just wanted to give you the update on what's going on with the whole Etsy side of things. So thank you, and I hope to see you again very soon. Goodbye.